Hello and welcome to the Empathic Designer podcast. I'm your host Vytheeshwaran. Over the last few months, I've been working with a number of small organizations and freelancers. A common trend I see here is people tend to struggle quite a bit when it comes to creating a proposal for a learning project. In today's episode, I'll be talking about some of the key elements that make up a good business proposal for a learning project. So, let's get started. Your proposal should begin with a cover sheet. Ensure that this is well designed and clearly states the name of your organization and the name of the project for which you are submitting this proposal, along with the date of submission. If you are submitting multiple proposals to various organizations, it's a good idea to include a unique reference number or code which will help you identify and track your proposals and their outcomes. The next element is the cover letter. While preparing this letter, ensure that you have the complete details of the person to whom you are submitting this proposal. The letter should express your intent to submit the proposal along with a brief about you or your organization indicating how you're a good fit as a partner. Ensure that you don't exceed 150 to 200 words in the body of the letter. Don't forget to provide your complete contact information here as well. This section should be followed by the restriction clause that protects your information from being disclosed or utilized by the organization for any other purposes other than this particular project. Your next section will be the table of contents. And if you are submitting this proposal as a soft copy, make sure that the elements in the table of contents are hyperlinked to the respective pages for easy access by the reader. You then open your proposal with an executive summary that gives an outline about yourself or your organization and the events leading to the submission of this proposal. It is a good practice to keep this section brief. If you would like to provide any other additional information about yourself or your organization that you feel is relevant for this particular project, you can include this information as part of the appendices towards the end of your proposal. This section will then be followed by the background where you establish the requirements and the scope of the project along with the services and deliverables that you will be providing to satisfy this particular requirement. This section can be broken down into subsections detailing the scope and the solutions. It is a good idea to provide multiple solutions which gives the reader a sense of choice and at the same time demonstrates your understanding of the requirements and your experience. But make sure that those choices are relevant. In the next section, you can provide an overview of your process and the service level agreements. You can define the KPIs and the acceptance criteria for the project here. If you are an organization, you can also include the details of the escalation matrix in this section. This section can be followed by the proposed project milestones, and here you can provide a high level overview of your project plan, indicating the key milestones of the project. The next section will talk about the key members of your project team, and you can use this section to provide the profiles of key members of the project team who will be working on this particular requirement. This is very important as it plays a major role in judging the capabilities and experience of the prospective team. If you are an individual, you can use this section to present your profile, portfolio, and the feedback you've received from your other clients. The final section and the most important section is the pricing. In this section, ensure that you provide detailed pricing models for the various options you are providing as part of your proposal. Ensure that you include details of the billing terms, assumptions, validity, period of pricing, and other clauses related to pricing and payment. Any other information or documentation that is specifically requested can be included as additional sections in the appendices section. I hope you found this video useful. Thanks a lot for tuning into this edition of the Empathic Designer podcast. And if you like what you heard, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more great content. You can hit the bell icon for getting those regular updates from my channel. As always, if you have any questions or comments, please leave a message in the comment section of this video and I'd love to have a conversation with you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.